forgot who sent me this, man. But shout out to the people that I hope you watching. It's gonna be up, so you're gonna see it. Shout out to them. I hope you write your name somewhere in the comments or somewhere. You can see this is a dope ass shirt, man. Just make sure y'all see that.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. I'm here today. I'm back again with Pristavia. Hey Pristavia.
Hi, Phoenix. How are
Gun
you?
titles.
Gun
Yeah.
titles. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot's happened since we spoke last,
It
Pristavia.
definitely, it definitely, definitely has. We spoke right after the diesel battle, right
Yeah,
after
yeah,
or
yeah,
before. Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay,
that's a
yeah.
while ago, do you know what I mean? And a lot's happened. I'm super happy for you.
Thank
Shout out to
you.
you. You're on Remy's first card on her new battle league.
It's a big
And you're
deal.
now
Yeah.
part of gun titles as well. Two
Yeah.
major things, you know. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really, really good. Really, really blessed. I'm excited and I'm ready. So yeah, I
Yeah.
feel really good. Yeah.
Okay, that's fire. Um, why do you think you got chosen to be a part of gun titles?
Well, you know what? You know what? To be honest, Sue Surf hit me back like months ago, and he was just, I was so surprised. I'm like, wait, Sue Surf in my inbox? He was
Yeah.
just like, yo, you a cold mother effer. He's just so cool. I was just like, he's like, yeah, I've been watching your stuff, and you're really dope. You're really good. So eventually, actually, people didn't know, like, kind of right after the Diesel battle, he actually already proposed the gun titles, but way before, months in advance before anybody else knew. I knew that he was already considering me. He asked me if I would be a part, and so there was a battle that was expected to happen then that didn't end up going down. So in essence, that battle, it was supposed to be with Miss Miami, but that battle never happened. But that would have been like my initiation to gun titles. But that battle never happened. So right after after my last couple battles that I had to end the year off, he's like, "Yo, let's make it official." So, I just think that he just I appreciate him for just like appreciate. Like I think he just sees something
Yeah,
and appreciate the craft. Yeah,
you
so I
see the
appreciate.
talents.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Sue Surf. Yeah, shout out to
shout out
Sue
to Sue Surf. You
Surf.
definitely got talent. It's like, yeah, gotta be part of this. So
Yeah,
yeah, salute to you for that. Um, this is a big battle, man.
yeah,
Remy Ma's new battle league Chrome 23. I love the name, by the way. It's such a
yeah. That's fire.
great name, isn't it? Fire.
Yeah, and it's
Uh,
really deep. Like she tells like the story, like
yes.
where she got from. So it's a really deep
I love the
backstory to
story
that.
behind it. Do you know what I mean? Makes sense, you
Yeah,
know? So
yeah,
yeah. Um, how you feeling? You're up against Yoshi G. The
yeah.
first question is, what do you feel about Yoshi G as an opponent and as a rapper?
Well, I already wanted her as an opponent. Like, just I didn't expect it to happen so soon. But like I said before, I thought that it would be a good conversation. I thought people would like it. I knew that it was like a style clash. So I already thought for the sake of the supporters that people would like to see this.
Yeah.
So during the beginning of the year, Surf was like kind of looking for an opponent for me. Like he was just so zealous. He's like, yo, everybody, he's trying to give me the battle. Everybody, I'm like, they gotta hate me. They think I'm saying this. I'm not saying none of this. I'm chilling. I'm minding my business. I'm chilling. But then Yoshi stepped up and she was like, yo, I'll take it. So that's all. That was good. That's cool. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I think she's a great opponent. I think she's a great opponent. I think it's gonna be a good conversation.
Okay. What do you think of her as a rapper?
I mean, I think she's good. That's why I want to battle her. So I think
Yeah,
she's good.
she's dope. She's dope. Um, if Yoshi wins this battle, how will this affect you?
Whoa, everybody else is going to be in the, what I mean? I'm going to just keep going about my business, living my life. She wins, she wins. Listen, realistically, we both know that it could go either way. Like I already explained, it's not just merely about, it's not just boiled down to who thinks who's better or anything like that. It's not really about that. It's whoever makes the good presentation that day, whoever has the best argument that day, whoever chooses the best angle and execute well upon best angle. So it's not as black and white. So we both know realistically, that it could go either way. I mean, if she wins the battle, then that's good. She deserved it, and she worked hard to win it. So that's
Mm.
good. I'll just go continue battling. It's not the end of the world, right?
Exactly. What can you do,
You know what I
right?
mean? Like, right? Like a loss is eventually is eventual and inevitable. We just don't know when it's gonna happen. So it's nothing. It's fine. That's okay.
Okay, okay. Why do you think Yoshi won't beat you?
Um, I mean, listen, I'm prepared, and I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and it's just the only thing that changes is the opponent. So I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and if that's enough, then that should be enough to procure the win. As long as I do what I continue, like what I've been doing, then that should be enough to procure the win. Um, you know, that should be enough. I'll be very very much prepared that day. So.
Okay. Have you? I was going to ask you next. Have you finished writing yet, or are you still?
Yeah. I've been finished, and then when we found out we had more time, when we found out it was going to be on the Midnight Madness, and then we had more time. Of course, you kind of tweak, you make some minor adjustments, but for the most part, yeah, I've been finished the rounds.
Okay, so you're feeling confident in your material and everything, yeah?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
Okay, okay. I'm excited to hear it. Because I don't think Yoshi G's coming to play with you, and I think you've really
Mhm.
upset her. I've seen y'all been going back and forth on Twitter and social media and
Yeah,
stuff. Is that
yeah,
promo then? Like, how's the promo going? Because you said you're not really used to all that like shit talking and all that. How you
yeah. Not really my thing. I mean, listen, I did it for a little while. That was cool. We already, for me, I already talked my little junk, ha ha ha. We had my little whatever back and forth. And now I'm just ready to battle. I'm not even interested in the conversation about, but I'm not even interested in the conversation of talking about anything. I'm just more interested in now it's just
just
time to
getting down
execute.
to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. How do you feel about the Remy selection of female battlers for her first card?
It's elite. She got some of the most elite girls. Of course, we have more elite girls. That just for whatever reason they're just not on it right now.
Yeah.
Um, at this point, but of course we know that we'll see them eventually when the conversation sounds right. But she got an elite roster. I think
Yeah.
you got all amazing matchups. You got official versus KCJ. That's well anticipated because
Mm.
they're sisters, the Bardashian on Bardashian crime. So that's gonna be fire. Who doesn't want
That's
to see
gonna be
that? Like every
crazy.
battle is talked about. You got Couture versus Hustle. You got 40 and QB. All of this hype around all of these names.
I
So it's a
like
very elite card in my opinion. It's top tier for sure.
Definitely. I thought she made a perfect like choice for her first card. This is
I did too.
gonna be an electric card, man. So you know what? While we're talking about it, let's go through the card and tell me how you think. Quick predictions from you. How you think everyone's gonna do? Okay.
Okay. All right, got you.
First battle I'm gonna ask you about is 40 bars versus QB.
I think both of them are gonna come crazy. But if I absolutely had to choose it, I choose 40, maybe 2-1. And if she's mad enough or ready enough, maybe a lady's 30. But otherwise, it might not be that easy though, because QB she's coming back. She's fresh. So
Mhm.
I think it could go either way. But if I had to choose, then I would say 42-1.
Okay. Um, Miss Hustle versus Couture.
Another dog fight. Another dog fight. 2-1 either way. I'd be surprised either way, but knowing Hustle and what Hustle does, her aggression, her dominance, her uh superiority on stage, all of that is going to take into play, and hopefully it'll be enough to dominate Couture's wittiness and spunkiness, so hopefully it'll be enough. So otherwise, if I had to choose, I would guess Hustle 2-1.
Okay. Official versus KCJ.
I can't wait. I honestly think that could be 2-1 either way.
Okay.
That could be 2-1 either way. If I had to choose, and like Official's my favorite lady
Yeah, I
female
know.
battle rapper. So
Yeah.
I would just choose Official 2-1 again. I don't think I wonder. I don't know if there's gonna be any 30s. You know, I don't know. It's too. It's not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not a clear. It don't look
I
like it's
don't
gonna be
blame
a
you for
clear
saying
winner.
2-1 either way, because it's really hard though, because this is gonna be
Yeah.
a war. At the end of the day, this is a big event, a big card, and a lot of people are gonna be watching. So every single female is gonna bring out everything they've got to let y'all know the girls have got bars. It's gonna be a bar fest. I can't wait. Oh my god,
For
I'm so
sure.
excited, girl.
For
Yeah,
sure.
so it's hard to choose. I understand, but
Yeah.
somebody's gotta win.
That's right. I guess that it really just only boils down to just actually finding out until the actual fight happens. That's all it really boils down to. So
Yeah. And then you
yeah.
versus Yoshi G on the card. So how's that gonna go? Is it I'm assuming you're gonna say you're gonna win, but is it T1 or 3-0 do you think you're gonna get?
It could be either one. It could be either one. A
Okay.
2-1
But either
or
way, it's a W, right? Is that what you're saying?
either way it's a W.
Okay, so I just have to ask that because you're on the card.
Mm.
How do you think Remy Ma's presence in female battle rap will affect the battle rap community?
Oh, this is big. I mean, here's a league the first league, right? That probably started out a top tier league. It started out on a certain level that
Yeah.
usually takes years to kind of accumulate and build to, but because of her star power, it's a big deal. Obviously, we already see how it's already opening channels with the mainstream media. Her being on TMZ, her being on all these other outlets is giving a different type of exposure. So it's a big deal, yeah, and it's especially a big deal for the ladies. So what she's
Yeah.
doing is a great work. Is a great work.
Yeah, it's awesome, awesome. Um, if you was to create your own card, or Remy's like, yo, Pristavia, help me to select some
Oh,
ladies.
I can't do that to
Next
me.
card, my league. What who would you select? Like, because Remy said that she really wants to highlight a lot of females that are not necessarily well known, but they've got bars, they've got a lot of skills, and you know what I'm saying, she wants to highlight that. So who do you think? So 4 battles, who would you put on a card? They could be known or unknown that you think is fire. That you that if you was to make a suggestion that you would put on the card.
On my card, like on a Chrome 23 card,
Yeah, any other card
like
that she
on
has.
any other card.
So the
Well,
next card.
obviously,
This is a
for the girls,
fantasy card, y'all. Okay.
fantasy card. Okay, well, obviously everybody's waiting for the Jazz and Misfit matchup
Yeah.
because we're waiting for it. Queen of the Ring was smart because they snatched up the 40 versus Coffee,
Oh
which
yeah, I just saw that. Exciting. Very exciting. I saw
that's
that.
good. I'm excited about that for sure. So otherwise, that's a
I
good.
only just saw it, so I will comment on it soon. I only just saw it, but yeah, that's the
Yeah.
that's fine.
Otherwise, I mean, that's already happening. So I guess it's not much of a fantasy matchup anymore. Otherwise, that would have been cute.
Okay. But you can
Who
still put it on the card.
hasn't
It's
battled each
fantasy.
other
So
yet?
yeah,
It's hard to choose. What top
it
ladies?
is.
Um,
Ah,
it is. Okay, okay.
can you hear
All
me?
right.
Is my audio going?
Yeah,
Is
I
my
can hear
audio?
you. Yeah,
Oh,
perhaps it was because I kept hearing like spaces. I kept hearing like you in and out. So
okay.
yeah,
Now are we good now?
yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So go on. Three more ladies.
Um, who else? Who would I like to see First Lady Flames against? I don't know. Have Flames already battled? Like I said, it's hard to choose. I don't know who battled who already. I don't
Just
know.
put
Tell me
anyone
who.
together. It doesn't matter if they've battled already. Just put them together. It's fine.
Okay, let me see. So, Hustle. Who would I put Hustle against that I want to see? Um, that already happened. Maybe people want to see a rematch of Hustle and Official. Okay, I'm just gonna say that because I don't know what else to say. Who
Okay.
who I want to see Official against? Me and Official. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. You know that has to happen, man. It's gotta happen,
me,
y'all. I'm telling
me and my girl Official,
you.
and Vixen and E Heart.
I like
I'm
that.
I'm just throwing it out there. I
I
know
like
that's
that.
for
That hasn't
sure.
happened. I like that.
Yeah.
Official and Pristavia. That's gonna happen. I like that. That's a dope matchup. Dope
That's
card.
the homie, but when we battle, then that's it. That's it. That's the homie.
Yeah,
Though.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Why would you want to see Miss Hustle versus official rematch? Miss Hustle obviously won that clearly. Do you feel like
Yeah, she did.
redeem herself?
I know, right? Or it's just gonna be another, replay of the same thing. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe now official will know how to maneuver that, and you know what I
Mm.
mean. She know how to
Do you
maneuver
feel like
that.
this is a very important battle for official?
I think it is. I think it is. Because you know what,
Why? Why do you think it is?
it's like I personally don't like. I hate when people are just so disloyal. I hate when people just have hiccups and then they're no longer fans of people anymore. It's
Yeah,
like
I hate that too, man.
it's
Come on,
like
wait a minute, give them a chance, man.
give
Come
it.
on.
You know what I mean? And people who've been put in it. It's like everything that you've done. How do you try to completely dismiss a
Yeah,
whole resume? Like she has like the
back
best really
battle.
resume in female battle. She has the best resume. So how do you try to dismiss that over a not a good year? But anyway, so I think it's important because people got to put some respect on her name. And she
That's a
have to
fact.
remind these hoes who she is. nah, I'm just playing.
Girl,
But
I hear you, man. I talk about official a lot. Official is so dope to me. You know what I'm saying? She's in my
yeah,
top five
for
female.
sure.
She's crazy fire with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And yeah, I hear what you mean though. She
yeah,
definitely
nah, she's fine.
a comeback. I feel like people have started disrespecting official a little bit in terms of, oh, they don't think she's that fire anymore, or that
Yeah,
she's lost a couple of battles. You lose a couple of battles, what? All of a sudden you're trash? No,
right,
no. You know
right.
what I'm
And
saying?
then
Everybody has a
right.
bad day, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's true. And I mean, she still had some fight like her between her and like say like Tay Rock. She did. It's not like she did bad. She did great and arguably won. There's some people say they gave it to him 2-1. Some people say they gave it to her 2-1. Either way, but she did. She did well. She did. She still did well. Either way. Yeah, I think that's why it's looked at as super important for her. Just for the sake of the supporters.
yeah.
That's what they want to see her
Now
win.
battling her versus Casey J, they're like sisters, the Bardashians, right? Do you think this
Yeah,
will affect the performance?
yeah. We don't want it to, but inevitably it would because I mean, official
You feel
still
like
gonna go
if you
hard.
was battling your friend, you wouldn't want to say too much. Like you do, depending in it. It depends how savage you are, though.
You know what? But when it comes to official, she never did too much personals anyway. She
Yeah,
just kind of
exactly.
straight
I do
punching.
love that about her. She just straight
Yeah,
punch.
straight punching. So she wasn't. She not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean. And
Yeah,
boyfriend is doing it. Yeah, she's not that type anyway to really doubt. So she wouldn't do that.
yeah.
I think we're just gonna get straight bars from both of them. So it's just like
Mm.
who's gonna have the craziest punches that day.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
Sure, for
It's gonna
sure.
be it's gonna be a war. I feel like every single battle is going to be a war on that
Yeah,
card. You know that. Honestly, it's gonna
yeah,
be so entertaining. This
yeah,
so I'm just really excited about this whole everything that's happening because
yeah,
the amount of bars is gonna be happening. People are gonna be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these ladies can spit. Yes, they can, and they've been
yeah.
spitting for a long time. Y'all need to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah, for
Girls
sure,
have got bars, you already know. So your
for sure.
Pristavia, who's on your hit list though? Like after this card, who do you feel like you want to smoke next? Like or smoke?
I wanna see some of the guys. I wanna see some of the gentlemen. Like I wanna see Jada Nightwing. I wanna
Okay.
see
So
Kid Chaos.
they're
I
very
wanna
creative again.
see
They're
yeah,
creative writers. I like interesting that you chose them because they're both very creative writers, honestly.
yeah. I love
Chaos.
both of them. I
They're
love both of
dope.
them. I love Kid Chaos. I love
Yeah,
Jada Nightwing. I love Jay. I just
so
yeah. So
very
I can't
creative.
wait to see him. Yeah, I can't wait to see what who he gets next because
Mm.
I don't get tired of watching Jay. So
He's dope.
yeah.
He's dope.
So I want to get some of the guys.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
If you was to battle, let me just pick a name out of a hat. If you was to battle, Who would I say? K Shine right now. How do you feel like you do?
How do I feel like I would do?
Mm-hmm.
I do great. I do great against K-Shine.
Will you beat him?
Potentially.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay, girl.
I could beat
Listen.
K-Shine. I could beat him. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah.
I hear you, of course. Listen, the
Listen,
answer
he got
always be I'm gonna beat that person, whoever it is.
right.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
care,
it.
right? Who you gonna say against me? I mean, I'm gonna be realistic and be like, all right, I'm gonna admit that
Fire,
it could
though.
go
He's
both.
fire,
It could go
though.
both ways. But listen, I know that I have the potentiality of winning against
You gotta
anybody. In my
believe in
opinion,
yourself. You gotta
I believe
believe.
I could. Yeah, I have the potentiality of winning against anybody. So,
That's fire.
uh,
Come on, you have to believe in yourself, man. Otherwise, who else is gonna believe in you? Believe in yourself, and you can do anything that you put your heart to. For
that's
real.
a that's a
I'm
fact.
saying, like, it's all good, girl. What else did I even write here? Yeah, I think that's about it, you know. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to keep you for too long. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch up again, hopefully after your battle, and see
Yeah,
how it went, and you know how you feel about everything.
sure.
Um, mm, can you shout out your social? You know, I always usually ask you my Phoenix Fire type. I asked you so many.
Excuse me.
I've asked you a lot. Let me ask you just one because I always kind of do that, and sometimes people do look forward to it. So let me see. What can I ask you now? Um, all right. Let me say you had you have three wishes. Okay, you can wish for anything you want in the world, anything, but you can't wish for more wishes. What would you wish for?
I'd wish for I'd wish for my daughter to have a great peace of mind that she would make sound decisions in her life. I'd wish for my daughter to have the type of mind, the peace of mind, where she can make sound decisions in her life. That would be one.
Nice,
And I'd
beautiful.
wish I'd wish for her also. Everything would probably be around her.
Oh,
Right?
I love that. It's all good. Your
And
wishes. I'm saying.
right, and my wish, right? And I'd wish for her and all in my family, all of us, at least like me, my husband, myself, my daughter. I wish us great health, long life, and great health amongst us. And what was I saying? I'd wish for for I don't know all of the businesses and the business ideas that I have. I started an after school program right in it that was supposed to happen right before the pandemic. And as soon as the pandemic hit, everything shut down.
Yeah.
Everything just kind of dropped. And so
Mm,
I've been trying to build it back ever since. So I'd wish for all of the business ventures that I have to just be realized. Listen, yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's nice. It's always interesting to see what people would wish for, you know. So I thought that those are
yeah,
some nice wishes, you know, health and
yeah,
a good life for your family and children. That's
yeah.
awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I mean, listen, as a mother, that's the you think about something. I watch this stuff. Scroll through social media. All you see is women and their vaginas and them twerking, and I just pray. I just be like, Lord, please, because one day you can't just protect. You can't shield your daughter from it.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
mom was very laissez-faire with us. Luckily, we were very autonomous, but luckily for the most part, we made the right decisions. I made the decisions to never do drugs, so you worry about that type of things with your children. Like, I don't want my daughter to ever grow up and do drugs or get into the wrong thing, and so
Mm,
many different things that would cause my heart to ache.
yeah,
That really certainly of no goodness of my own, but just because of the Holy Spirit has kind of just guided me and kept me from those things that had just never been my interest or my vice. So I never had to have any of those addictions, no like drug addiction, no alcoholic addiction. Of course, we make our bad decisions, right? We
yeah.
make we make
That's
our
a
terrible
blessing in
decisions.
itself, you know. That's a
But I
blessing.
thank God for that. So I just want my daughter. We can only pray. I just want my daughter to make sound decisions. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Cal. That's a good thing. Honestly.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah,
Tell me about this your after school program. It sounds really interesting and awesome actually. As a business idea. What was it gonna
yeah. So I've been in the after school field for some time, and I was a program director of an after school. And so I decided one day to, not just one day, but I've decided to kind of put together my own idea for one. And I've always had I went to school for finance, so I got a degree in business administration accounting, and so I was with the business. So I have an after school
yeah.
call for you. Said you as well. That's what you said.
No, so that's awesome that you got all
Oh,
those
awesome.
qualifications.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like finances for youth is the name of the after school program, and finances for youth. So I just had an idea initially because I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if I mean it's essential. You have after school programs that teach you how to dance or do karate, but not
Mm,
everybody's gonna be a musician. Not everybody's gonna grow up and do karate, but every
mm,
single living human will have to know how to manage their money, know
mm.
how to have wise money habits. Can you imagine if I don't ever have to repair my credit because I have good credit to start with because I make sound, but you know what I mean? So I don't have to repair. But if we start them from youth, so
So that's
that was
so
the master
dope. That's
plan.
so inspirational. It's awesome. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, not that many people think of that for use. They'll be like, oh, maybe as when you're older, but you have to start from young.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
how
I would.
if I was saving like a pound, we call it a pound over here, a dollar, I
Yeah,
mean, every week since I was little. So yeah, honestly,
yeah. So,
managing your
I like.
money.
Can you imagine if they're like teenagers and as soon as they earn their first summer youth check or get their first kind of real job, that they're already, or even before, they're already making investments to have a diversified portfolio. If by the age of 21 they have a diversified portfolio, that's pretty amazing. And that's how we. But this is not new information. This is what our Caucasian counterparts kind of always do, and we unfortunately dominate in the consumer market, but not in the investment market. Now we're kind of getting into it, but I think we got to teach them from young. And so it's really all through games. So I kind of like recreate these games and make these fun games. So it's fun to learn about money,
Mm,
not boring and
yeah,
doldrum. No, regular, even if I take a game such as, like, let's say, musical chairs, and if
mm,
I can turn that around to incorporate finance into it somehow,
yeah,
that but all these, so it's all centered around games because I'm a huge advocate for learning through play.
yeah.
um
So
yeah
what's the
so
age range of the kids that you'd want to be teaching, or what's the ages?
so to start off with, like, the after school that I started off with from elementary, so kind of like K through 5, but ideally to eventually go up to the 8th grade, and then ideally eventually to go up to high school students. But for now it's kind of just like the elementary,
Yeah, no,
the
that's
grade
awesome.
school. Yeah.
I think that's called primary school over here in the
It's called
UK.
primary school. Okay, yeah,
Primary school, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Then the next one is secondary school, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Secondary. We call it secondary school as well. We call it.
Oh, do you? I thought y'all
Yeah, we
call it
call it
high
second.
school.
We call it middle school. Oh, secondary. You guys call it middle. Well, so we have like a middle school. We have elementary or grade school, and then we have what did I say? Elementary, and then we have middle school, and then we
Yeah.
have high school.
So elementary must be like for people under 5. Is that what age is
Well, not
that?
K through 5. So kindergarten through 5th grade. So it's like up to 10, 11 years. And then it's middle school up until like 8th grade,
Okay.
from like 6 to 8. And then
Okay.
9 through 12. Yeah, that's how.
I'll get it one
Listen,
day. Slightly confusing, but it's all good.
listen.
Something like
Everybody, we're,
that.
we're not even 35th in the nation
Because
in
y'all call
education.
y'all call
Yeah,
yeah, y'all call oh my god, I'll be getting confused. Y'all call university, y'all call that what do y'all call that?
yeah.
College.
College,
Y'all call that
college.
college.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah, but
call it university as
college,
well.
college is something else over here. College is like maybe that's like what do you do after high school? Do you go straight to college after high school? Usually, whatever you do after high school is what we call college.
the same.
I don't know. It's
So
confusing.
see, like, yeah, I mean, it's the same, college and university. So it's just like
Okay, yeah, but we call it university because we have something else called college.
exclusively.
So we have something called college, and after you go to college, then you go to university. Do you get
Oh,
it?
okay. Yeah,
They give
I get what you
secondary school for like 5 years or so. So you have primary school for 5 years or so, and secondary school, and then you go to college for 2 years, do your A levels or whatever, and then you go to
Oh.
university for 3 to 4 years.
Oh, okay. So like, okay, so here, then yeah, that's like your associates. So you'd get a two-year degree is like associates, and then the 4 years, the bachelor's, and
Okay,
then
yeah, that
so on
must
and
be
so forth is
associates.
the
That's what
master's.
you call it. Yeah,
Okay, so okay,
it
that's how
must be
you
that.
guys call
Call
it.
it college. Yeah,
Semantics, right?
yeah, girl.
Yeah.
It's all good, but that's really interesting. You know what? You're number one. I can. This is from speaking with you a few times. You're very, very smart. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got your head screwed on. You've got this great talent to rap, man. You got it all going on right now, girl. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank
So,
you.
just like go hard, man. Do your thing, At the end of the
Thank
day,
you.
the way you rap speaks for itself. And no one that loves rap and battle rap, they'll listen to you and not think you're fire. And this is a fact, You're fire. Just keep being fire. I look forward to seeing the battle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I will definitely be talking about it after it's done in depth,
Okay.
All the battles. I'm recovering it and hopefully
Okay.
possibly doing some bar breakdowns.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all good, girl. If y'all ain't seen my first interview with Pristavia, y'all, please check it out. Okay, I've got a playlist called the Female Battle Rap. Girls Got Bars. Just check it out and check out some of my other interviews as well with some of the dope ladies in battle rap. So yeah, Pristavia, let me let you go. I've kept you for a minute. I appreciate talking with you. We're definitely going to catch up again. Can you just shout out your social media for people that don't know how we can follow you, subscribe, and check out your stuff?
Sure. So you can follow me on Twitter at Pristavia D. So that's Pristavia D. And you can follow me on Instagram, the same thing. You can just look me up, Pristavia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that. Follow, subscribe, check out her stuff, support, do all of that. Make sure y'all tune in. Remy Ma's card, man, is crazy fire, man. This whole league, man, it's about to everything's about to be a movie. It's just gonna be awesome. And I can't wait to see this first event, excitement.
Yeah, it's
So
a big deal.
All right, girl, I'll be in touch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Same, man. 100%, girl. You take it easy and I'll be in touch with you 100%.